Yo, it's me, Siri. That's right, I'm back. Due to popular demand, Lee in all of his sexy wisdom has now made me official announcer of his podcasts. That's right, from now on I shall be a part of this amazing podcast and I get to welcome you to the shows that will one day break records, just like Lee's smile breaks chastity belts. Lee is once again joined by his longtime friend and crime-fighting sidekick, the guy whose cuddles could tame a wild boar, the guy who has a face that make my ovaries go boom, Ricky from Black White Soul. Go subscribe, guys. In an update, Lee and Ricky have now permanently moved into their flying sky fortress and are traveling the globe. Today they are above Miami and trying to get suntans as they are pasty as Sheamus, except way more handsome. Many lovely ladies have joined them on their adventure so far, and today some bikini-clad Miami girls are giving them a nice massage. So let me hand over to them. Hopefully I'm not interrupting anything up there like I did early on an unannounced visit, but we are behind schedule and it's a risk I am willing to take. For your information, I'm not at all jealous those girls are there and I'm not. Seriously, I'm not. Today they are discussing Extreme Rules, Raw, the recent releases and the brand split that is actually happening for real. Anyway, here goes. Lee and Ricky, is it safe? Are you there?
We are here, Siri, and thank you for that wonderful intro once again. But ladies.
Take 5, ladies.
Yeah, take an hour. Go look at the view. Miami.
We are definitely needing some sun. We are definitely as pasty as Sheamus.
You all know WWE champion, ex-champion Sheamus.
It's a Sheamus.
Yeah, we are back. We are here. And today we are sponsored by Bootios.
Yes, which works fantastic on this audio podcast.
They make sure you ain't booty.
Hopefully you'll have the effort to put like that little photo.
I will
on the little.
I will
thing.
I will put it on there.
Those technical terms.
Yeah, I'll put it on. How you doing?
Yes, I am good. I received my WWE care package because they were doing like a 30% off thing if you spent £100. So I got my box of Bootios, and also with that I got what I'm currently wearing, apart from the suit on top of course, is my Shinsuke Nakamura Strong Style has arrived.
I think I've ever seen Ricky in red, but it's a good t-shirt.
Ricky in red is podcasting with me, cheek to cheek. And that is our butt cheeks.
Yep. On our flying sky.
I have another red t-shirt, as in a Cesaro section t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
I got a Daniel Bryan t-shirt.
Really?
Because I actually hadn't got around to getting one yet. And
Which
a
one
Sami
did you get?
Zayn. I got the classic, yes.
Classic, yes.
And yeah, Sami Zayn, the underdog from the underground.
Awesome.
So yeah, I was quite happy with my little care package that arrived.
Oh, I might have to do some retail therapy and get something.
Yeah, just wait. They quite often, like every month or so, will have like a 30% off thing. And you can always check out the sales section.
I have to pop on. Question is, who do I get? Anyway. So, we are back, and today, as Siri said in a wonderful intro, we are going to be discussing all the shenanigans from WWE. It's been a bit of a crazy couple of weeks. We'll breeze over Extreme Rules and Raw, but we want to get into the releases, the Smackdown going live, the brand split, which is actually happening. To share our thoughts and opinions on that. And again, leave any comments and opinions in the section below.
Yeah. You leave those comments.
Yeah.
It's because it's like your name.
I like it.
Good.
So we watched Extreme Rules I watched Extreme Rules on Monday. Then
Yes.
Did you watch it
I
Monday
watched
as
it on
well?
Monday as
You watched
well.
it Monday as well. So
pre-show. Did you again? I take it you didn't watch the pre-show.
No, I didn't watch pre-show.
Had Kaz, Dudley Boys came out, cut a little promo, sort of about how the New Era are a bunch of dicks and they're gonna beat them up. And then Kaz came out, cut a good solid promo by himself. Literally just beat up Devon, kicked Bubba out the ring, and looking strong. It was
good.
Big things for Kaz I see in the future. I hope not too soon though.
Yeah, I think I hear the crowd were waiting for Enzo to pop out.
Yeah,
but no, they saved that for Raw, which is cool.
Then we had the match between Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin, which was a no DQ match, which they literally wrestled without anything, any weapons, any cheating for like 10 minutes, and then Baron just kicked him in the dick and pinned him. So
great. Ziggler, I don't know what's going on. It sounds like he's really pissed him off. But
well, it's not really that different from usual. He's just there to get used to put guys they like over.
On the lowest level now, like pre-show jobbing.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, speaking of the pre-show stopper Ryback.
Oh god.
Did you hear about a tweet he sent out during Extreme Rules?
No.
So he sent out a Twix. Twix?
A Twix.
Oh man, I could do with a Twix.
Oh yeah.
He sent out a tweet saying, "Who wants to see the Ryborg in Impact Zone?"
What?
What? The guy is trying to get fired.
He is really trying.
The funny thing is, I bet Vince isn't. What the hell's an Impact Zone?
Well, I never heard of that before.
Ryborg.
Ryborg.
Yeah. So he's already making himself a sort of fake indie name.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, what is going on there?
And why don't they just release him?
Well, exactly. But the thing is, there are more releases coming, from what I hear.
Yeah.
If he's going down that route, he's not doing himself any favours.
No.
He could be one of them. But yeah, we'll get onto the releases in a bit.
We will. So let's get on to the main show, which started off with the Not Bullet Club versus the Usos.
Oh, they're so boring.
It was a fine match, and the Bullet Club won, which they should have. But frankly, the Bullet Club should be undefeated. Yep. But they've just been beat constantly, so now they're just another team.
Yeah, they don't really mean anything.
No,
I'm not that into them. Just because of the way they've been booked.
Yeah, they're just these two guys that came in. They started off like, oh, this could be a big thing. Then they're just like a tag team that sort of wanted to help AJ.
Yeah. I don't know how far they're going to go. Just as the club. Maybe they'll work better as heels down the line.
Well, they've been working heel the whole time.
Well, I mean, you can put them up against guys like Usos. They're the baby faces. Because the Usos are proper, full-on hated.
Yeah, they are. They are Roman Reigns divided.
Yeah, they are. The boos they got during their entrance.
I know.
Jeez.
Hostile crowd.
Kevin Dunn doesn't turn them down, though. Doesn't turn them down for the Usos. He turns it down for Roman Reigns.
I know. No, the bloodline.
Yeah. It was a good show. The match of the night was the Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, yeah, just phenomenal. And I'm actually happy The Miz won. I think he should keep it. They did a good story in having Sami Zayn so angry at Owens. Every guy, Cesaro, every guy really just shone. They went to their strengths, just fantastic combinations. Starting the match off with that haluva kick from Sami Zayn to awesome. Owens. I didn't even realise what the hell had happened for a minute.
No, I turned away for a second and something like that. I had to rewind. But I agree with Rick. The Miz has really fallen on his feet. I think he's a lot happier having his wife around. I think if you put him in the ring with the right people, it really brings out the best in him. And
he's in there with three of the best workers on this planet.
Yeah. I think Miz is really onto something in a minute. So I'm happy he's got the title.
And I think it makes the Intercontinental title actually mean something. Now there's this big battle for it.
Definitely.
And you just got the genius of Kevin Owens. And just like properly going for this title. As in like it is his. This is the only thing he cares about.
Yeah. If you had a choice of winning that match, would it have been Owens?
No, I think Miz was the right choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad he won.
Because that means Kevin Owens can win Money in the Bank.
Exactly. I wanted it to free him up. What we got on Raw, we'll get to that in a minute, was even better than I'd expected. But Jericho, Ambrose...
it was fine for what it was. It was just a bit of a weapons spot fest. Apparently Ambrose can kind of use nunchucks. It was alright, not that impressive, amazing skills. They actually used the barbed wire baseball bat.
2016, you can definitely tell WWE are crawling away a little bit from PG, because this year already we've seen a guy jump off a Hell in a Cell and someone land on thumbtacks.
Yeah.
And that was proper. Oh, I didn't think we would ever see it again.
No, and they did a really good job. Like, when you have this kind of match, like in the Attitude Era, this match wouldn't have been much, but that's because I have to admit, the Attitude Era just overdid everything.
Did.
Like a steel chair shot to the head was literally like a suplex.
Yep.
They were too far into it.
Yeah.
So like this, and them really teasing the thumbtacks, taking the time. Yeah.
It was good. It was surprising, and as Ricky said, things like that when they're few and far between, they seem more special. And obviously Jericho done the honours that night. Props to Jericho, because ouch, that was legit pain. You could see it all over his face.
Selling, like he made the thumbtacks look like they were a goddamn monster. Like as soon as when he like first saw them getting like put on the ground, the facials, him crawling away.
Yep.
This is some of Jericho's best work he's done in this run.
Definitely.
You stupid man!
Stupid man!
What are you gonna do with that? Huh? I've got this!
This has been more one of my favourite Jericho runs. Because he comes back, obviously, once a year for the last few years. It's been one of my favourite ones. And it's been the longest run because we were trying to discuss this the other day. And we couldn't remember what he'd done, like, pre-Christmas. So if he
did a one-off match with Rones and Ambrose. And then sort of teased a heel thing, but didn't go heel.
No, and he done a Wyatt thing, I'm pretty sure. But if you know, let us know in the comments, because we're struggling to remember exactly when he come back and who it was against. But it's been one of my favourite Jericho runs.
Yeah.
And rightly so, Ambrose went over. So it was good.
The women's match, I was quite disappointed with. It's like every time that Natty and Charlotte have stepped in the ring, it's gotten a little bit worse. The first time was fantastic. The one at Roadblock was really good. And then the one after WrestleMania, not so much. And then this one, worse than that.
It kind of made Natty look a bit gullible and stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's going on here? And we stand and stare at this. And then, I don't really like the way they booked it for her.
No. I'm quite a fan of Dana Brooke getting attached to Charlotte. I think that's a good compromise. I'm assuming that if Emma had still been around, I think both of them would have joined like Charlotte, and they're gonna be like her underlings.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. Her henchmen.
So hopefully when she comes back, Emma will join them as well. But I think it's nice she's sort of making her own little faction.
Yeah, and again, I'm glad Charlotte still got that title.
But I would have much preferred them just to have a match, and Charlotte to have just won naturally. But I suppose that's the way they're going. They're trying to make her the biggest heel possible, so when someone takes that title off, which I'm guessing is Sasha Banks, but who knows, maybe a Bayley could appear. They're going to get a huge reaction.
Definitely. She's either going to hold on to that belt basically till SummerSlam or maybe Mania, because I think they want to try and go past Nikki Bella's reign.
Yeah.
So it was cool though. The main event.
Yep.
AJ Reigns.
Fantastic match.
Solid match. Damn solid.
I really liked it. The interference sort of played its part. The McMahons weren't the focal point. They weren't at all, which was very, very refreshing. They weren't even on the pay-per-view.
No.
Which is thank God.
But AJ, he took some serious spots, like the powerbomb. My God.
The backdrop.
He got punched and kicked and thrown around like he was just a rag doll. But
I know people are complaining that he got taken down by one spear, but it was one spear after getting put through 2 announce tables, spear on the outside, and hit with every move the Usos know, which means kicks and splash. But I don't really have a problem with him like losing. It would have been nice if he could have maybe had that like one kick out, but I don't think they've done it well enough, and I'm a bit sad they've muddled up AJ's sort of finishers at the moment. Like, I love the phenomenal forearm as a move, don't like it as a finisher. The Styles Clash has then become like this sort of maybe finisher, but he's never actually won a match with it.
No.
And so he's like, his moves, he doesn't have a move that is like, that's it.
That's it.
Because the phenomenal forearm as well is like, is it his finisher?
Yeah. I don't think the bookers are keen on it as a finish.
No, I can see. The Styles Clash, if it's not done well, it looks odd.
Yeah.
And there is the broken necks that have happened before.
Exactly, yeah. I think they may be working on something a little bit different for him to finish. I think they need to if they don't like the Stars clash.
Yeah.
But it was a damn good match. I really enjoyed it. The time flew by. Reigns, obviously, goes over on AJ. I thought that would happen. I'd have been very surprised if AJ would have picked up the title at Extreme Rules.
So if this time last year you had told me that AJ Styles would have been in 2 main events on WWE, I'd say, ha, you're mental.
Yep.
And also, if you had told me that AJ Styles had looked sort of strong and could go one-on-one with Roman Reigns, not beat him, but go mono-a-mono.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he has. With a real attitude to go with it. But, man, Reigns definitely is a good performer, and he's in there with the right people. He did do really well. But obviously the match ends, and you got Reigns celebrating for a brief moment, and then the crowd popped. And I honestly wasn't expecting who I saw, because I thought, oh, maybe...
Because CM Punk returned!
And the stadium exploded.
No, he didn't. He's busy in the UFC, not doing very well.
Not doing very well, but growing a big beard.
Yeah, in the last things I heard, like, it's like people have said, so what's the likelihood of him winning? And, like, analysis and people from, like, his camp are like, no, he'll get trounced in his first fight.
Yeah.
He's not very good.
No, he's not doing well. People were saying that he's been hired for, like, 2 years by UFC, but he's never actually going to fight.
Probably.
He'll resign or retire before he's even had a fight, so wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, that was
CM Punk.
Yeah. It was Seth Rollins, the architect. So happy that he's back. He is beefed up.
He is a beefcake.
He is a beefcake.
Apparently, what was the problem was that blonde streak was the thing that was, like, sapping his power.
Yeah.
So now that blonde streak's gone, he's like, Seth Smash.
Really cool way to end the show. He holds up the title above his head, letting us know he's next. So Reigns is moving on from AJ.
And Seth is ready to have an absolutely massive, huge babyface run with the crowd behind him.
Yep, which would make perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
But then...
On to Raw.
Which, unfortunately, didn't record again. Not because of another power cut. The Skybox, wouldn't it?
Well, that's what the thing said. It was a power cut, but I don't think it was, so I need to go complain to Sky. But anyway.
But we watched the highlights.
Yes.
We cut down our Raw viewing time back to an hour, so... But we covered all the main bits. Mm-hmm. And from what we saw, Seth maybe would have opened the show.
Yes, Seth opened the show, big promo, was happy to see the crowd, but then quickly turned back to the Rollins we know.
Yep. I don't like that.
No.
I think they've got the crowd behind him. Everyone's booing Reigns. Why come back angry? Why...
Well, it does make sense in a character point of view, because he is like... Why should I pander to you people? Because you didn't help me. I rebuilt myself. So it does like carry on from his character. But again, I would just really like that babyface run.
Yeah. It would have been nice.
And he is set up for it, but no, that's not what we get in. And then Reigns comes out and is like, I'm the man. And then Seth's like, well, I'm articulate and we need a fight because I never lost the title. And Reigns is, I'm the guy.
But people like Rollins more.
Yeah.
The fact that Vince McMahon has said whether it's getting cheered or whether he's getting booed, he's getting a reaction. So he's not even listening to the fact that we're booing him because he sees it as a big old, oh my god, this is a megastar and we're going to boo the shit out of him. And it'd be better than not doing nothing.
Because looking at this paper and the studies we've had, this guy will sell the most merchandise.
I think it basically proves that Vince has lost it now. He's lost it. So we've got, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But they're setting up for a match at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the only thing we got of Reigns that show.
Yep. Definitely.
No other appearance.
Nope.
We had one other appearance by Seth Rollins, who was in the back saying, yeah, I'm good, to a backstagey talky man. That's the one, woman. And then so Stephanie was like, yo, Steph, we're buddies. And then Steph's like, no.
The fear was there for me and Ricky that the authority would be like, we're back together. But no.
Yeah, but then like Stephanie was just like, wait a minute, I'm not going to associate with you because I've got to make you seem about this big. For those of you on the thing, I'm holding my fingers apart. About 2 inches. That's how big Stephanie's making Seth feel. So, you couldn't have Seth going, you weren't there for me. I'm going on my own and make Seth look like the big guy. You had to make Stephanie in this pseudo face thing, sort of, I'm going to walk away from you because people need to keep me strong for all those matches I have. What a bitch.
What a bitch. So yeah, that, thank God, is not happening. Seth is on his own, being a heel. I can live with that. But, hey, we didn't really get much else out of those two. The rest, we have AJ.
Was basically qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank. We had Sami Zayn get an absolutely clean win over Sheamus, which is fantastic. Big thing for Sami Zayn.
Definitely.
Makes him look good. This afterwards made Sheamus seem really angry, and he attacked Apollo Crews, which apparently came before, because we didn't quite watch things in order, that attack on Apollo Crews came before Apollo Crews' match with Chris Jericho, which was a big thing for Apollo Crews. Now, do you remember how Apollo Crews came out?
No.
He did his exact same entrance he always does, where he comes out and he's smiling, he's like, hey!
I'm watching... Oh, right. I don't remember watching the entrance. Wow.
He's kind of just no sold. That beat down.
Didn't even happen.
Yeah.
So they didn't even acknowledge the fact that he had got attacked by
The sort of commentators were like, oh, will this affect him in the match? And Apollo did no sort of selling of this injury.
That really was before...
Yeah, that was before the match.
Ah!
I know, that is bad. Apollo Crews, he's a fantastic in-ring worker, but he is not ready for the main roster. Vince must have just seen him and gone, he's big! Bring him up! Instead of like, no, let's actually make him get a character and work on this other stuff.
And at the end of that match, when Jericho pinned Apollo Crews, a clip's been going around online. If you turn it up, you can hear Jericho say to him, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Obviously, Jericho likes putting over the younger talent. Wasn't a big fan of having to pin Apollo.
In the match, there was sort of a blown spot, which was either... It was a moonsault that kind of hit awkwardly, but that's because Apollo Crews was trying to do a kip up, but didn't quite get up in time, because it was like he was meant to kip up out the way. So I don't know... Did you actually hear the clip properly? Yeah. Is it Jericho saying it, not Apollo?
Jericho saying it to Apollo. So
maybe Jericho went before he gave sort of Apollo time to come up. But
yeah,
there was a bit of miscommunication in there. But
so yeah, we also get Charlotte delivering that brutal
God,
verbal
that
was
amazing. Yeah. It was uncomfortable to watch. And it brought in reality into the storyline, and Ric Flair.
A little bit acting, a little bit low.
Yeah, this is probably how she actually feels to a certain extent.
Oh, that's coming from a real place.
What we missed was afterwards, actually, there was an extra bit in the back when Rick was like going to walk out, and then Arn Anderson was like, Rick, are you... And then Rick just walked off.
Oh no.
So...
Old Yella. Aww.
Yeah. So that's good. I really hope Charlotte is literally trying to make her 4 horsewomen thing. And she's got Dana, you can get Emma. And I think bringing up Nia Jax literally is sort of just the big person. She can learn. She doesn't have to really be in the ring that much because there's 4 of them in total. Yep. And it gives her a chance to learn from talented people.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think her storyline's fantastic.
It is. She's done really well.
After the bad match, but...
Yeah, definitely.
But we don't actually know where she's sort of heading. Who is her opponent? It was literally just solidifying her as a monster heel.
Monster heel, definitely. I don't know.
I hope the Natty thing is done.
But that's done. Sasha Banks is apparently being evaluated for an injury this weekend.
Because a referee kicked her in the head or something like that.
Ricky told me about this Monday. I was like, what?
Yeah.
A referee injured Sasha Banks.
Well, the thing is, it happens. There's bodies in the ring. As good as refs are, they still need to move and dodge, but it's not always that easy.
No.
And just a stray knee can knock someone out.
Yeah. Well, that's bad.
But I think, well, Becky, out of the other faces, Becky Lynch is the only one that's actually had TV time, so I'd say maybe a program with Becky Lynch now.
Yeah. What's Bailey up to?
She's gonna have a rematch with Asuka soon. I think there's a takeover actually in a couple of weeks.
Okay, she's busy.
Yeah.
She won't be up anytime soon. As much as I'd love to see...
I don't want her to come up until we've got our current group of people all established. I think she is much better off where she is.
Yeah. Fair dues.
Or I don't want her to end up like Apollo Crews, who just got brought up and it's like, we don't actually have plans for you, we just wanted you here because you look pretty. Yeah.
What was the main event on Raw?
The main event was part of the qualifying. So wait, where did we get on the qualifying? We had Sami Zayn qualify.
Yep.
We had Jericho qualify.
Yep. Kevin
we
Owens.
then... Whoa.
Oh, you're going in order.
I'm trying to go in order. We had Cesaro qualify by beating The Miz.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Miz, unless he tries getting in the Money in the Bank some other way, he needs to find some opponent for the
IC.
Yeah. Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose beat Dolph Ziggler.
Yep.
So he's in the
Yep.
Money in the Bank. And then Kevin Owens got a clean win over AJ Styles. That's a huge thing. I'm a bit sad for AJ, but because of what happened to AJ, it was weird. A lot of these matches were set up to have interference. Like the Bullet Club and AJ had their sort of breakup earlier in the show, and then it was AJ versus Owens,
and it went.
And
clean.
I was expecting them to at least like appear and look,
yeah,
and like maybe distract AJ, but he got a clean loss. But that can work into the storyline as well because you've got the Bullet Club can now come up next week going, well, look what happened to you now that you're not with us. You lost on your own anyway.
Yeah, it was a shocker. I mean, it's Kevin Owens, of course. You can, he's over big time. But I guess the way to look at it is that obviously AJ had a pretty brutal match the night before.
Yeah.
But I'm just so glad that Owens is going to be in Money in the Bank.
Yep.
It's my number one pick for that.
He is the guy I want to win it, but we do have his eternal rival Sami Zayn. That those two can cost each other.
I think this is probably going to be one of the best Money in the Bank matches in many years.
I thought I was listening to the Going In Raw podcast, and one of them was
the name.
I know, it's a good name. And they were actually speculating that Dean Ambrose could win and cash in that night.
Ooh,
so at Money in the Bank,
we haven't done that in a while.
Not since Kane years ago. But then, like, Dean Ambrose literally cashes in to make the main event a Shield triple threat. Reigns, Rollins, and Ambrose.
Would they do that at Money in the Bank?
That's good.
It's a big pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It's a big pay-per-view.
But yeah, this Money in the Bank, we've got Kevin Owens, who I think should get it. We've got Ambrose, who definitely could. We've got Cesaro, who's got an outside chance.
Yeah.
We've got Jericho, who he is just on one of his best runs. Not likely, but again, he's a guy that could have it. They could give him one title run.
Hey, I'm for it.
And then Dean Ambrose and Sami Zayn and everyone in that match could potentially get this briefcase. It isn't out of the realm of possibility. There's no one in that match so far that is a no-hoper.
No, and there's no one in there that I wouldn't want.
Yeah.
I would be quite happy with any of them picking up that. But I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely. Best Money in the Bank in years, I reckon.
Yep.
So, good stuff.
Let's have a quick speculation. Next week, we have the return of the face that runs the place.
Yep.
John Cena. So, are we literally going to go back in time and have Rusev versus Cena? It's the only position I can really see for him.
Money in the Bank's busy. Reigns is busy. AJ is busy. Rusev, he's a filler.
He literally just won the US title.
Yeah, I reckon he's waiting for Cena to come back. Cena will probably pick up that title at Raw. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, really?
I reckon he may challenge Rusev.
What is Memorial Day?
Because Monday. Yeah.
But what is it?
Oh, it's like the Remembrance Day for their troops. But like ours, Remembrance Sunday. So it's for their troops from the World Wars and all that sort of stuff.
Okay,
American
so in
front
their heads,
line.
it's a very sort of
America!
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense for
Yeah.
Cena to come and
Yeah.
be the American that beats the non-American and
Yeah.
America it up in America.
They're going to splurge all over that. So,
Which,
yeah.
again, it's like we're treading old ground, but again, some of Cena's best work has been with that US title, and since it was off him, they completely crushed it.
Yeah.
That title has just fallen, so... just go back to having open challenges.
I'm for it.
We've got quite a few new people on the roster.
Yeah.
I would very much look forward to a AJ Styles versus Cena match, a repeat of the Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens can always go back.
Exactly. I wouldn't want Cena coming in because this, like, Raws have felt very different and I like it. I wouldn't want Cena coming in and taking those...
That Roman Reigns' spot because he feels so different than John Cena.
No, I'm saying the fact that we've had some guy like AJ Styles go for the title, you know, we've had that.
I'm with you, not with old reliable.
Not with old reliable, you know.
We're panicking, put the title on Cena.
Exactly. Cena in the mid-card and Raw, you know, doing the open challenges, boom, sweet spot. I don't want him anywhere near those main event angles. I don't want him anywhere near Money in the Bank or Reigns. Keep him where he is.
Though I do want to see that match, Reigns versus Cena, because I just want to hear the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, is it just gonna be a massive boo fest, or would the crowd actually cheer Cena?
No, I think
because the weird thing is, it was like the two kids people going at it. So when you get the "Let's go Cena," would you get like another high pitched thing go "Let's go Roman, let's go Cena"? And I'd like have a third one of just, they both suck. Let's go Roman. Let's go Cena. They both suck.
They both suck. That's a good chant.
You can have that for free.
I think they're going to keep them apart for a long time.
Yeah, I think when they do meet, it will be a big thing.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's a thing down the road.
So that's coming next week.
Yep. So that's pretty much where we're at.
Where we're
wrestling.
Obviously, we've had a bucket load of releases recently. We've, recently announced Adam Rose gone. Not surprising.
Well, yeah, it is sad, his situation. I don't know all the details. I've heard an account of what his spousal abuse thing was.
Yeah.
So I don't think he should really be portrayed as like a monster, and I don't think he deserves any extra hate or anything, because I'll be honest, Stone Cold's done a hell of a lot worse.
Oh, God, yes.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
And he requested his release.
Yeah.
So I think he's evaluated his family life, and that's his priority. So
yeah,
more power to him.
And WWE generally, depending what help's needed, they will pay for ex-employees to get certain help. So.
I hope so. It's a sad thing. And obviously, the saddest one for me recently was Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
I've been keeping an eye, and from what I hear, he requested that he change his gimmick back to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
WWE said no, so he asked for his release, and because they didn't like this, they're making his contract thing awkward. He can't go.
They're basically doing what they did to Brock Lesnar. So when Brock Lesnar left,
he's still tied.
He still had dates on his contract. So literally, they can do this thing of, well, you can't compete in wrestling while until this contract expires. They still have to pay them.
Yep.
But literally, the point of it from their point of view is literally to keep them from going somewhere else long enough for people to sort of forget about them.
Mm-hmm.
And just make them sort of less. It's a really petty, bitter thing.
So Cody doesn't come in hot into any other show, but he will because he's Dusty Rhodes' son.
Yeah.
If he goes to somewhere like New Japan, that's pretty cool.
He could even team up with his old partner and make the Rhodes Scholars again.
Yeah.
He can go, I'd like him, Sandow, Galloway, just to make a faction.
I think WWE have made a mistake there.
I've said it all along. Back in the day on all these podcasts, I have put him as a guy that should have won the title.
Yeah.
He was one of my first picks in the draft we did last week.
I'm struggling to see what their issue was with him just being Cody, putting on good matches. I mean, if anyone's giving Cody advice, it was his dad.
Yeah. Well, at the time of Dusty Rhodes' death, there were things saying that Cody did actually request to keep the character.
That's what I heard.
For a bit. because like he found pictures on his phone of him, and he was like said he was proud. So I can see that, but then I assume it's just it's taken its course. He's done it as far as he can and wanted to change, and I don't know if it's like merchandising. Maybe some of the Stardust stuff was selling well for the kids.
Yep, maybe.
And they've got the thing with him and Arrow has done them well, and they've even continued it in like Comic Cons and stuff.
Yeah, maybe they put a lot of money into it. But it's sad to see him go, Cody. We never will get that Cody Rhodes versus Goldust match or feud.
Well, never say never. If Goldust leaves, we can get it somewhere else.
Yeah. You never know. Never say never. And unfortunately, his wife, Eden.
Well, I saw that. I saw that coming.
Not surprising.
Because I don't know, like, I don't know how much she actually wanted to be in the wrestling, or it's just like she could get a job. Because what was she? She was like a YouTuber before, or did a bit of YouTubing.
She vlogged, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's obviously really hot, and there's some interesting pictures of her online. I'll show you once the girls have left.
Yeah. Show it to the girls.
Yeah. Hey, ladies, stay over there.
Yeah, because I don't know if she got the job there just because he was there, so they could be like united and not like separated. I don't know if WWE was always her passion to go to.
You know, a husband not on the road and her on the road.
Yeah, that's
like,
not
I've got a choice.
Appealing thing.
No.
I'm interested to, because we haven't seen Goldust since all this went down either.
You haven't.
And they literally only just got the Golden Truth together.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be an interesting one to see how that plays out, because he's been in the company many years.
Yeah, so we'll see if Goldust soon leaves. Or...
Yeah, and there are more releases coming, guys, so weird times. I don't know why they're releasing so many people.
It's because quite a few have just come up to the main roster. They've had a load of new injections into NXT, because they've done a load of like big trials and stuff, so it's just a kind of like a...
refresh, spring clean.
We're getting new people in, and we need to get old people out that we haven't...
Yeah. Can you see Jack Swagger?
Oh, God, yes. I think he's like literally at the bottom of the barrel.
Yep.
And then you've got your Fandangos, Tyler Breeze,
R-Truth,
Goldust. That they're kind of in trouble.
At risk. Yeah.
Ascension.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they don't get many of the social outcasts, because you've got like
I know.
Slater,
Heath
Dallas,
Bow.
Curtis Axel. They're all high risk because they're not doing anything with them apart from nothing really. It's
yeah. Bo and Curtis have like legacy attached to them, so that can help keep them a bit. But don't know.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking times for them, I'd imagine. But
and with the Zack Ryder.
Oh.
For one brief shining moment this year, thought he might achieve something.
Jeez, they are bullying that guy. They are bullying him. That's not nice. Oh man.
Yeah.
So, in light of all that stuff, yesterday, WWE announced that Smackdown will be going live in July.
Have they said what day?
I believe July the 19th.
What day of the week?
That will be Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep, and it will also air live in the UK. And they will be doing a brand split as well, just before.
So has that actually been announced?
That's all been announced. Tuesdays live, both in the US, UK, maybe other countries. Brand splits happening before then as well. It's all legit.
That seems really weird to announce a brand split like this before it's like anything on TV.
I know. I have my concerns with it. I have my concerns because, as I said, Raw's kind of gotten into like this cool, better show recently, and I mean, there still aren't loads of choices for wrestlers, and to split the shows, are we falling back into old ways with? Okay, because we discussed this the other day on our brand split about the main title and. Do you need a title on both shows? Do you bring back the World Heavyweight?
Yeah.
Are we diluting down what is a good show on Raw? I've just got concerns.
And do you want 2 more hours?
Well, exactly.
Because I'll be honest, at this point in time, SmackDown's irrelevant. I have no reason to watch it.
Nope. Unless they do something really special on these SmackDowns, I'm not going to watch it. It's 5 hours of wrestling a week. 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown. And if you're really hardcore, you've got NXT, which is, another hour?
Yeah. But NXT is like a different product.
But...
That's the thing, like, if you're watching other stuff, I think, like, Lucha Underground, ROH, they're all different enough. Raw and SmackDown, booked by the Raw and SmackDown people, literally the same show.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever finished watching Raw going, 2 more hours.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah. It's more sort of please end sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we watch it late and it's just, I could really do with just a 2 hour Raw.
Yeah, it was just like, should we fast forward through the final? Yeah, let's fast forward.
It'd just be interesting to see who they put where.
As long as they don't split up Kevin Owens
and Sami Zayn. If they take Owens, exactly. If they take
either
Owens,
that, or we might have to stop watching Raw and watch SmackDown
instead. SmackDown. Hey, there was a time that I did that. There was a time that I preferred SmackDown. And
but that's also because I think that's the only one you could get at the time.
That Sky One. Yep.
Sky One.
But I watched it Raw around my dad's when I stayed there. But I did prefer SmackDown. I think it was when Paul Heyman was running it. But I do hope that it works well. But I just don't want to fall back into old ways. One title is good.
It has.
Raw is good.
Yeah.
Do we need
the main event title splitting is a point of contention. That's where it'll be good or bad. Having 2 different shows means SmackDown might actually be relevant. It means they have more time in a way to tell more stories with the lower card people. And it means they have to push more people to fill the time. I'm just hoping they do that and don't then just... Roman Reigns, you're having Iron Man matches every week.
Does it mean that we won't see certain superstars on Raw who are on SmackDown, vice versa? Or is it just an intertwining thing? Or will it just be... I don't know. We could speculate for hours, but it's something I'm a little bit concerned about, but it's happening. So, as I was saying, NXT, obviously that's an extra bit to watch during the weeks. But did you see Triple H's tweet? Have you heard about this tweet?
No.
Because he's just announced yesterday as well, on top of all of this, that there's going to be another NXT takeover, but it's called The End. Where do we go from here?
Okay.
And people on Twitter were like, WTF, what is going on here? It's called The End. And Triple H said, where do we go from here? The End. This is why I wanted to touch on NXT. Because...
I had not heard anything about that.
Triple H, check out his Twitter. He said it. No dirt sheets or anything. It was from Triple H himself.
Now, SmackDown. If that moved to if that basically turned into NXT, writers included, that I could get behind. If you're selling Raw with the current people it is, if SmackDown can be given to Triple H and his regime, then that is actually 2 different shows. But as long as Vince McMahon can keep his nose out, which might be possible because he is like slowing down, even though he doesn't like to admit it. He is an old man and he can't always get the travel, so leaving half the show to Triple H. So if that literally consumes SmackDown,
what they could be doing, I reckon Shane's going to have Raw. And I reckon Stephanie's going to have SmackDown along with Triple H.
Well,
so you could be right in that Triple H's stars are the NXT stars. But isn't that worrying? For a huge NXT fan like yourself, isn't that really weird?
Because it is just so nice. It's an hour-long show. It's just so easy to watch. You get really good matches, and even when you don't, there's usually enough like character progression and new things.
What is
exciting?
What is he talking about? The End.
I know.
I honestly, people were going nuts because I think a lot of fans out there, their favourite part of WWE at the minute is NXT.
Exactly. There's never been a bad takeover.
I've loved every takeover I've watched. So
the show itself has actually declined in recent months as they've started touring and travelling as well. So they've had to do blocks of recording. So the show itself isn't like as exciting as it was, say, a year ago when you had like the Bo Dallas, Sami Zayn, Neville feuds, where the TV was just constantly amazing.
It was. It really was. So if you guys have any inkling or opinion, please just tweet us. Let us know.
Oh, this made me really sad now.
I didn't know whether to tell you or not, but I thought if I'm going to tell you, it's going to be on the podcast for a live reaction. But it's nerve-wracking.
We're in a floating sky fortress.
I know, ladies,
window.
we're going to need some hugs later and more stuff. But yeah, hopefully it's like a swerve thing and not what it seems like. But could it mean the end of Finn Balor's run in NXT? His final match properly.
It could be, because he has been the poster child. Like, when NXT really caught fire, he's, like, been their, like, their guy.
That could be it. It could be his final match in NXT before he comes up. It could be a swerve. Triple H isn't stupid. He knows how to play us.
But also, NXT does cost a lot of money. I don't know how much money it makes in return compared to how much it costs. If they combine that with Smackdown, that'll save money.
But you look at what subscribers they're bringing in. I mean, they've gone from under 1 million subscribers to approaching 2 million, and I think a lot of that is to do with the takeovers because you can't watch them anywhere else.
I know. Unless they put everything on the network.
Yeah. It's a worrying time. Everything just seems a bit like anything could happen at the minute for reals. Like, it's a weird time that we're in WWE. I like it and also worry.
Vince McMahon selling his shares and stocks. Apparently something to do with the housing and stuff.
I think there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. I think Shane coming in is a definite real thing going on there. I think there's plans. But weird. Please, guys, share your opinion.
Yeah, I'm just heartbroken if NXT ends.
I don't think it's going to end. I don't think it ends. I think your theory might be a good one, that it'll be SmackDown. NXT, go to SmackDown. It's a great way of getting viewers again. It separates itself from Raw. Will it get its own pay-per-views, like SmackDown TakeOver?
Yeah, because in the brand split, that never worked very well. When they split the Raw versus SmackDown, their buy rates went down quite a chunk.
Yeah. So
what they ended up doing was where they'd just have sort of their own matches. Which I had mixed, again, because then you're also sort of then halving the feuds that'll get onto a pay-per-view. But then that means you could like have some feuds that skip a pay-per-view and progress in that way, but I don't know. Very turmoil times.
It is. It's keeping me watching, I know that.
Yeah.
Something's right. I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was a few months ago. It's definitely got better post-Mania, but again, let us know how you guys are feeling about it all. But yeah. We've touched on a fair bit there.
We have.
Anything you'd like to bring up?
No, my dinner was quite smooth actually. I'm good. No, that's all my thing. I'm now just gonna be internally sad until we figure out what the hell's going on with the end.
Yeah, I know.
The end is near. The game is over. No more pretending. No more. The end is here. The game is over. And as beautiful as that voice is.
We should go on Britain's Got Talent.
Exactly.
Well, sorry for that.
I apologise for nothing.
But we were discussing the other day doing more videos and challenges eventually.
Yes.
We will be doing that. We've got some ideas. We would like to do another wrestling charades. If you haven't seen that already, last year we recorded a video where we had to guess who entrances we were doing.
And Lee is going to put an annotation and a link there on the screen.
I'll put it on the screen. Thanks.
There is some work for you to do in editing, Lee.
Oh. It's fine.
If you want to see other things we've done, Lee's going to put a link to a playlist of the challenge videos on one of the corners as well. Have you learned annotate? Are you good with annotation?
Yeah, I'm good with annotations. I know how to do annotations. Okay. That's fine.
But you know the best part is you're going to have to listen through the podcast to get to this point to figure it out, unless you take a note of this time now.
I always listen to these back. We've covered a lot today, so I'm definitely looking forward
but
to
usually
hearing
after you
this one
posted
back.
it. It's a bit late once you posted it to then...
Hey, there's still time to post edit. I'll make it unlisted. There you go. There's ways around it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do it.
Yeah, you just cut out the audio of me saying it.
We're just like laughing.
Yeah.
It just cuts to us laughing.
Just literally edit me, just like,
What's
and
that?
Lee is the best.
Hey, it's in there now.
I've given you ideas, and well, still, it's more editing.
God damn it. Oh, but that was a good podcast. I enjoyed that. We're currently.
This is a good podcast.
We're not at all in our bedroom in Crowborough. We are above Miami in our Flying Sky Fortress. We'll soon be handing you back over to Siri.
Yeah, better get me back to England. I've got Comic-Con tomorrow. Oh yes, I will be at Comic-Con for the next 3 days. Tomorrow I'll be dressed as Kevin Owens. I don't know. I might do Kevin Owens all 3 days. It depends if I can be bothered to finish making a stuff I was making.
Nice.
But I'll be wandering around in various places. So if you see someone that looks like Kevin Owens, bit chubby, spiky hair, Kevin Owens t-shirt, shorts, that'll be me. Come up, say hi, and I'll tell you where to meet Lee for him to buy you a beer.
I'll be in Bournemouth because I have a stag do. I'm going down tomorrow night and chilling and stag do Saturday. So yeah, I'll buy you a beer in Bournemouth if you want to come down to Bournemouth.
If you see a guy that doesn't look like Kevin Owens on a stag do, come up to him, ask for a beer.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to come find me and meet me, I'll happily buy you a beer if you're one of my subscribers. So we better get you back to London, dude.
We better. For those of you that can't see, which is all of you, Lee proceeded to hold out his hands like he had a steering wheel and was bouncing along. A Sky Fortress would probably have some more sort of, not quite a steering wheel to steer. And we've probably got our own...
The captain won't let me fly it.
Yeah.
He gives me my pretend steering wheel.
Yeah, one of those little one you like stick on and pretend.
And I just bounce along.
Because I think there'd be in trouble if we've been like flying along this whole time without us having to steer, right?
Yeah. Who the hell is in charge? I haven't met the captain yet.
Siri!
We got here somehow. But we need to get Ricky back to Comic-Con.
Yeah, because, you know, this rambling is what you come for.
Right, we're going to love you and leave you. Hand you back over to Siri, and we will see you next time.
I will love you and never leave you.
We've done pretty well recently. We kept these fairly consistent every couple of weeks, so hopefully we'll be back and discuss
just like porridge.
Upcoming Money in the Bank pay-per-view and all the shenanigans in WWE. Ricky, thank you for coming along once again.
That's okay, because apparently we actually live in this place, so why would I have to come along?
That's true. That's true.
Continuity!
Continuity. We're in a Flying Sky Fortress.
Don't worry, we're talking about wrestling. Vince doesn't care about continuity.
Siri's been out looking for more lovely Miami babes, so we're going to get onto her now.
Literally? Could you take us both? Yeah. I'm not going to let this end!
If you're still listening, if you've got to the end, give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Yeah. Leave a comment, let us know if you got all the way through to the end of this and enjoyed it.
And leave us a message on Twitter with hashtag #OnSiri.
On Siri.
On Siri. And we'll know.
And the captain.
We'll know.
You'll know what we're talking about. The captain and on Siri.
Yeah.
We're rambling.
End it now!
Right, guys. I'll see you all soon. Follow us on Twitter, WWLeeTV and Black White Soul.
Black White Soul EOD on Instagram.
Go and subscribe to Ricky's channel, Black White Soul, and we will send you back down on the ground to Siri. Ciao for now, peeps.
TTFN.
Lee and Ricky, I'll let you both get back to those Miami girls. Next time, though, please be on schedule. Also, Ricky, I have ordered the bouncy castle that you wanted, and it will be with you soon. As for you, Lee, as requested, I spent the last hour during the show searching for 10 more hot Miami babes that enjoy bouncy castles, so they will be up shortly, along with the 10 liters of baby oil. Seriously, guys, please enjoy this, but you owe me big time. Anyway, see you all next time for another WWLeeTV podcast. I wonder where they will be next time.